Good morning, Mr. Banks.
Yes, ma'am. How are you? Good morning.
You introduce yourself. Tell us your name and DOC number.
My name is David Banks, 313249.
Right, and you can see, I hope, on the screen that we have by Zoom, we have the Parole Project, Mr. Myers, your mother, Miss Mary Sampson, and your daughter, Onyx Addison, and all of whom will be speaking on your behalf. First, Mr. Banks, let me just read some identifying information into the record. Mr. Banks, you're classified as a fourth felony offender, currently serving a life sentence. You're serving a life sentence for attempted possession with intent to distribute marijuana, possession with intent to distribute marijuana, and as a habitual offender, possession with intent to distribute cocaine. You have a parole eligibility date, which has passed. It's October 27th of 2022. You do not earn good time. So is all that information correct, Mr. Banks?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Banks, tell us why you're there. Why are you in prison serving a life sentence for dealing and using drugs? What have you done since you've been in prison that would make you believe we should vote favorably for you?
Well, I have a better insight on life since I've been incarcerated, and I've accomplished my ISET. I have taken several vocational skills as well as other self-help programs. And if given the opportunity, I would like to give back to society what I've taken away. I've grown to know that in selling drugs, I've destroyed a lot of people's lives, not only my family, but people in the community as well.
Right. And we'll get a little more information from you when we do our interviews. But first, let's hear from Warden Green. Is there anything you can tell us about Mr. Banks?
He's been housed here since 2016. He's currently in medium custody. He doesn't currently have a job due to some duty restrictions, health concerns. He does have numerous vocational classes that he's taken. He has his high school equivalency. He hasn't had a disciplinary report since 2019. I guess the only thing I could say negative about Mr. Banks is he's got numerous aggravated sex offense write-ups, and throughout all of his classes that he's taken, I don't see where he's even attempted to get the sex offender treatment. That's about the only thing I can say negative about it.
Okay, well, thank you. We appreciate it. Mr. Myers, we'd like to hear from the Parole Project.
Yes. Good morning, Kerry Myers with the Louisiana Parole Project. We're here on behalf of David Banks today to support his parole. Mr. Banks is serving a life sentence, as you stated, for nonviolent offenses. He would have had a parole hearing in 2022, except that his health, he was actually hospitalized. He had to have surgery. He had to have a second surgery earlier this year, but he is on his way to recovery. Also stated was that he has multiple programs, both vocational and cognitive programs. Mr. Banks, in talking to him just earlier this week, certainly recognizes the fact that while he was not a user, he dealt drugs for money, and he understands fully that the harm that caused to his community and the people that he sold to. He has a supportive parole project. He has a long-term residence here in Baton Rouge. He'll be also connected to us locally because of that. We're prepared to help him through this transition with employment, with the skills that he needs, with the life skills, financial, technology, social norms. He'll be evaluated by our social workers. He's been a member of AANA while he's been incarcerated. He'll continue to do that once he is released, not because he used, but because he understands that his drug dealing harmed people's lives, and he can relate to that. He can actually be a positive force through that. So we'd ask this board to consider Mr. Banks today and grant his parole.
Thank you, sir. Could we hear from Miss Mary Sampson, please?
I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. What would you like us to know about your son?
I believe that in the time that he's been incarcerated, he's learned a lot. He's worked to develop skills that could help him to grow on the outside, and that the things that he's done, I noticed that the growth that he's made in the time that he's been incarcerated has helped him to change a lot of positive in his life. He's changed a lot of attitude about how he felt about what he was doing, um, and the fact that he really want to make a difference in his life and the lives of others. That has been a real help for me in knowing that he's really ready to take responsibility for himself and the support that he will have on the outside that he can lean on and depend on, helping him to grow at this point. I'm here to support him. He has other family members that are here to support him. His sisters are available as well as other family members. I'm very proud of the fact that he's worked to enhance his life, to grow, and to make positive changes for himself. Is there any particular questions that you would like to ask me other than that?
Oh, ma'am, thank you very much for sharing those remarks with us. We'd at this time like to hear from Miss Addison.
Good morning.
Morning. Go ahead, tell us what you want us to know.
At this time, I would love to speak on my father's behalf and advise that um, I miss him. I've been without a father my whole life. I'm sure you all can see his criminal history. And this has been a tough battle for us. We've been working to try and get him on the right path, and I believe he has made progress. He's done the things that it takes in order to show that he's ready for society to accept him. I'm willing to accept him. He has a home to come home to. He has stability here with us here in Louisiana or in California, whichever he chooses to decide where he wants to be. I just hope that you all could give him just one more opportunity to see what he can do in order to enhance the world here outside those walls.
Thank you so much. Mr. Banks, your case has been assigned to Mrs. Ledoux. Would you answer her question?
Mr. Banks,
Yes, ma'am.
what year did you go into prison this last time?
2007.
2007.
Yes, ma'am.
It looks like you woke up and started taking classes around 2013. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Well, I was taking a few classes at Sensaw at a few satellite camps. I took a few classes there, and the few that I was able to take when I was in Angola as well, due to the life sentence that I had, I was very limited to the programs that was offered. So I had to take what I could take at the time.
So with the life sentence, why were you trying to take classes?
Well, I felt as though that I needed to better myself. I seen that I had destroyed some people. I've destroyed lives, selling drugs. And that's not the way that life was meant to be. Took me a minute, but I see what I done. And I know that I did wrong. I look back and I see children without shoes. And I say to myself sometimes, I might have been that person that took that from them. And I know that I was wrong for doing so because I wasn't raised that way. I was never raised that way to be that person. So I had to make a change in my life. I had to take some type of stand for myself and understand that life is not just surrounded by you. You have other people that you hurt as well. So I needed to just take a look at myself and just try to bring out what.
In your opinion, I mean, I can read, I have sentencing minutes and I can read what's on the paper. Why do you think that you got a life sentence for nonviolent? I mean, let me just be honest. I mean, I see lighter sentences for murder. So why do you think that you got a life sentence for nonviolent drug charge?
can't really answer that. Only thing I can say that I've been selling drugs and I've had numerous chances. And I feel as though the judge gave me that at that time. He felt that's what I needed. Right now, I need because he gave me the opportunity to realize that I'm sitting here with a life sentence. Not knowing if I ever get out, but I need to make a change within myself. Where I'm at, right here, right now. So through the years I've been incarcerated, I seek those changes through programs that I've taken.
It may have been a good thing for you to have been in with that attitude, knowing that you're looking at a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So your health is improving, you said?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
I don't have any further questions.
I don't have any questions.
So, were you addicted to the money?
I was addicted to the money. I was addicted to it. The money was something that I used for a crutch. And I thought I was doing the right thing, but I knew deep inside me, I knew I was wrong. And
Did you
I,
ever hold a paying, real legal W-2 job?
yes, ma'am. I've always had a job. I've had plenty of jobs. I have plenty of skills. I'm a cement finisher, roofing, cook, you know. I have
Oh,
plenty.
you just
Yeah.
wanted more.
I've been working all my life. I wasn't raised this way.
Well, now I hear your mom, listening to your mom, I know that's the case. You just wasn't satisfied.
No, I took the street life on my own. My mom never smoked. I've never seen my mom drink. Nothing.
How many children you have?
I have two.
We heard from one. Do you have your daughter? Do you have a relationship with the other
Yes,
child?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She's in Houston, in Texas, rather.
So you have
I told her this about everything.
California and Texas
Excuse me,
family.
sir.
You have family, Louisiana, California, and Texas.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. I don't see any other questions. I think, what I think about you is that we'd have locked you up a long time when you first got arrested, your very first offense. We wouldn't be looking at you today, probably. Might would have got your attention back then, huh?
It's been a big eye opener for me. It's really happened.
Yep. All right. I think we're prepared, Mrs. Ledoux.
Mr. Banks, you can well imagine the scope of sentences I see before me in this job, and life sentence for nonviolent drug is you've been in over 16 years. My vote today is to grant parole to the Parole Project until such time as you make long-term arrangements. I'd like for you to stay there at least 9 months. And then you can make some long-term arrangements where you feel like it's best for you to be. And I would encourage you to continue with AA and NA once a week, at least for the first 6 to 8 months, to keep your mind straight on why you went to prison. Okay?
All right.
I'm going to concur with Ms. Ledoux, but add the condition that you stay out of the high crime areas. And if you don't know where they are, ask your parole officer. They're probably still the same as where you used to go.
Yes.
And that you complete 2 days community service per week until you're gainfully employed. If you have a job, you don't have to do the community service work. If you're unemployed, you're going to have to do the community service work. We just don't want you out there with nothing to do.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Banks, my vote is the same, to grant you parole with the special conditions that have been spoken by my colleagues. You understand all those conditions?
Yes, ma'am.
Like to you, sir.
Thank each and every one of y'all for accepting me.
You do realize that on a life sentence, when you're paroled, if you mess up, you go back to life.
Yes, sir.
Okay.